Hello customers, and welcome to today's video. My name's Jesse, I'm a Perth marriage celebrant and MC. Today I'm down here at Carr Place along Leach Highway in Mellville, taking you through some car walkthrough videos. Behind me, an absolute beast, there's so much to go through. Toyota LANDCRUISER 2014, let's get kick started. From the front, I will list off your key features inside, and then we'll take more of an extensive deep dive. So, 14 airbags, power windows, daytime running lights, GPS satellite navigation, a long-range fuel tank, 9-speaker stereo sound system. Guys, fingers crossed I'm going to be able to cover the remaining features on this vehicle for you. Wish me luck. First off, we start off with the presentation, okay? And I've got to tell you, the detailing team at this yard do an absolutely brilliant job with the presentation of their vehicles. If you do notice any specs and dust about the place, don't worry about it. Upon purchase, the team is going to have this looking like a 2021 vehicle. You won't even know the difference, okay? Next, we're going to jump into the features, all right? And first up, we're going to start from the top, move to the bottom, and then take you around the sides. So really from the top, rain sensing windscreen wipers, does exactly what it sounds like, right? Senses the rain, they turn on. Presentation, immaculate. Next up, notice this white, I don't know, like a debris shield, weather shield. It's a guard plate, okay? Any bits flicking up from the road is gonna ping right off this plastic cover here and protect your lovely hood, okay? Now the rest is pretty self-evident, right? A beautiful chrome finish bull bar, chrome finish Toyota badge in the center there. Finance we'll talk about a little bit later. Let's move on now to your headlights, okay? 3-4 features to point out. Number one, daytime running lights are installed. Number two, they have an automatic feature. So it just senses when it's time to turn on, and they do. One less thing you need to think about when you're driving. They have an electric level adjustment. You can change the angle in which they're facing. And lastly, it has a headlamp washer. So we'll show you the button inside on how to activate this later. But essentially this pops forward, sprays out some water to clean off your headlights each time you go to spray your windscreen, okay? Lastly, we do have a couple of sensors along, one on the right-hand side, the other on the left-hand side, to help with your parking. And lastly, we do have a front-facing camera here. Cool. That's gonna do us, my friends. So not only do you have a reverse camera, but you also have a front-facing camera too. Right, what are we looking at here? 17-inch alloy wheels, my friends. Alloys are much lighter in weight in comparison to steel rims, and they hold up really well in wet weather. They're not going to rust, they're not going to stain. Your side mirrors have an indication light, electronically adjustable, and they're going to fold in also. Next up, we have a weather shield for the front. If you've got to park your car in the sun all day, crack your windows, guys, get some oxygen. It's not going to heat up as quick, and that will protect any debris, sand, dust getting inside your car. Next up, tint. We do have a window tint, a mild application along the front here. Along the back, you're probably going to notice it's much darker. We call this privacy glass, and its purpose is twofold. Number one, less sunlight pierces the car. Number two, it provides you with some security to any valuables you may happen to have on the back seat. Now, back to your door handles. This button here is called keyless entry. As long as the fob of the vehicle is within range, press that button, it's going to lock and unlock your car. It is so convenient. Notice the chrome finish along your doors and your side step-up plate. It's a big car that's going to help you get inside. Let's take you down further. Notice the keyless entry is also on the back passenger doors too. Let's suss out the back left-hand wheel. ABS braking system installed. That means your wheels won't skid in an emergency scenario. Wraparound brake lights are going to bring us to the rear. From the top to the bottom, let's go. Spoiler feature. Up here is a water jet somewhere that's going to spray down, partner up with your back windscreen wiper to clean off your back windscreen. Privacy glass, demisting, defog strips, I should say, installed. Chrome finishes. Warranty we'll talk about later. Reverse camera tucked away just here. 4 parking sensors along the back. Tow ball, Bob's your uncle. Now we do have an electronic braking system installed in the car as well. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. Okay, and the spare tire is also tucked beneath the vehicle, okay, locked away there. Now, let's see if I can activate this. Oh, there you go. Just having a bit of trouble, just myself, trying to find that button. Listen, the pistons to the left and right hand side do all of the lifting for me, okay? Come a little bit closer, my friends. Let's check out the space that you have for your boot. Now, let's get these things out of the way first. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this as a surprise. We'll get to this later. We also have a LANDCRUISER tow bar cover, tucked away nicely inside the safety wrap. So I'll leave these just sitting there. Now, my friends, plenty of space there for all of your necessities, your groceries, your luggage, your holiday trips. Of course, you've got seats 6 and 7 to the left and right hand side. Pull the corresponding triggers, they're going to drop down and provide you with more seats. Okay, to the left hand side here we have a 12 volt power supply and a 220 volt power supply. Tucking them away. And that's pretty much it, my friends. Lastly, your passengers 6 and 7 will have access to some air conditioning vents facing in their direction. And that is going to do us, okay? Let's tuck this back up. This is what I was trying to activate earlier. So there you go. Automatic shut of the boot door. Okay, let's continue down the right hand side. Your fuel cap's on here on the right. Notice the mud guard to the left hand side of your 17-inch alloy rim, and don't forget your features, okay? Keyless entry, privacy glass, chrome finishes, side step-up plate. Okay, this begins the big chunky part of the video. Your interior, partial leather, partial plastic, maple fretboard finish. What have we got here? Just some storage there, maybe some durries, I don't know. Okay. Inside, wow, and there's a little bit to go through here, my friends. First up, complete leather interior, super comfortable seats. Next, we've got some fishnet storage on the back of the driver and passenger seats. As you can see, smack bang in the center, you got some drink holders and an armrest. Of course, tuck that back up in the center to create seat number 4. Along the top here is a DVD player. All right, the kids, or it's a whatever player, because you can plug your laptop into the system and get the Netflix going as well. Drop that down. If you're going for long journeys, the kids are going to be thoroughly entertained the whole way. This center console unit, there's a lot to go through. It's essentially the whole front features of the car are also in the back. Air conditioning that is a different temperature on the left than it is the right. Heated seats and cooled seats. There's literally a vent from beneath that will heat you up and cool you down. And just other adaptions, you know, you can plug your phone in here. You got separate volume controls. You name it, okay? It's all there. I mean, that DVD player, I just can't get over it. Lastly, it's you got some air conditioning vents running along the roof as well, so not just on the back of the console, it's here too. That's gonna do us for the back, my friends. Oh, I just noticed as well, you got a carpet floor mat too. Let's close that off. Guys, the text, of course, that's gonna be removed. That really is a sign of just how fresh the car is here at the yard. Don't worry about that, we'll get that cleaned off. Okay, don't forget about your interior, the wood grain finish, really nice. That's your seat presets along here, okay? So you can change the setting of your seat. If someone comes in and moves it around, press your corresponding button and your seat will automatically adjust right back to that preferred position. Okay, all the usual suspects along the rest of your door. Let's go through, we're just gonna go through some of these features, guys. I'm not gonna go through everything here. Headlamp washers, traction control. This is your electronic trailer brakes, okay? So the system's already installed on the car. If you're towing something that's over 2 tons, 1.5 tons, whatever, you do need this system installed. It's already there, okay? Side mirror adjustments, press this button to fold in your side mirrors, press it again to fold them back out. That's to turn off your parking sensors. Diff lock here. Okay, let's move on, everyone. To your steering wheel. This has the heated feature, okay? You press the button wherever it is and your steering wheel is going to heat up here. So it's going to be brilliant in winter. Phone controls here, radio controls there, volume controls. And you're going to have to forgive me as I walk 20 kilometers around the car to take you through your central features. From the very top, we have a huge sound system speaker right here. There's a second and a third one to the top corners. You got your first display up here, just your time, maybe the date, maybe you filter through a few different options there. As we drop down here, we've got your main multimedia screen. Look at all the features to the right here. Most of them's the basic stuff, but you do have map with voice recognition here in your car too. Now, hook your phone up to this system as well and access all of the compatible apps. Of course, your phone and music streaming services mainly. Okay, aircon controls here, CD player, station controls here. To the right hand side, you've got a push start engine. No more fumbling about with a key. Now you just press a button. 4-wheel drive controls here. As we drop down further, let's just go through everything, guys. A little bit of storage here. You got a Durry lighter and a 12-volt power supply. You've actually got two 12-volt power supplies. What's this? A USB input and an AUX input. Wood grain leather finish. Heated and cooled seats. Once, like I said about the back, the seats are going to cool you up and heat you down. You've got that here in the front as well. Second, power, whatever that is. Okay, hill assist, 4-wheel drive controls there. Leather, what is it, handbrake, drink holders in here, a couple of nuts and bolts for some bits and pieces. Okay, leather center console, doubles as an armrest. You can fit 3 arms in there, it's that wide. Lift it up, lo and behold, the remote for the DVD player in the back seat, okay? But this isn't just your regular center console, people. This is actually a cooler box, okay? So you gotta keep some food and drinks cool along the journey to the destination, then this is the car for you, all right? Whack all your cold stuff in here, and that's gonna look after it. Put your remote back in there. Now let's continue the tour. Moving over to the glove box. Inside you have a Mitsubishi wallet, but inside is the Toyota owner's manuals for the car itself and the multimedia system. Oh, now why isn't it going back in there nice? I've got to move that to the right hand side. Okay, cool. Moving on, my friends, we have a sun visor with a mirror and a light. Roof storage here for your pair of sunnies perhaps. Anti-glare rear view mirror, someone with bright lights behind you, that's just going to lessen the impact, the reflection on your eyes. And I think last but not least, my friends, it is the sunroof, all right? Just when you thought this car couldn't get any better, just when you thought there's nothing more to talk about, we show you the sunroof, all right? Now you know how it works. Pull this back and forth as the shade and then open it up using the buttons next to your lights. Now, let's go through some safety. Airbags all along here. I think there's 4 for both the passenger and the driver. Seats are made from leather, I should say. Super comfortable. And along the floor are your carpet floor mats. Once again, bear with me as I make my way back around. 2 more things to tell you about. Here we go. Electronic seats, guys. Check that out. No more handles and dials and pulleys and triggers. It's all electronic now. And this is actually electronically adjustable as well. When you turn your car off, it's going to go like a transformer and move back in. When you start your car, it's going to come back out. You're going to love that. Okay, let's pop your hood. Close this off. Check out your last tire while I look for any imperfections, and there isn't none that I can see. Isn't any I can see. Ah, awesome. Okay. Here we go with your hood, my friends. Now, first up, the pistons to the left and right hand side do all of the lifting for me. And quickly, let's just get this soundproofing board out of the way. That's going to collect a lot of the noise emitting from the engine. Now, I'll step back here. Check it out, my friends. 57,000 Ks on the clock. It takes diesel fuel. You're looking at a 4.5 litre engine. And that, my friends, is probably going to bring us to a close for today's video. Okay, we've done it. We've done this bad boy. It was a little bit intimidating, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things for me to go through, so I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I did this car and yourself as a viewer justice. All right, thanks so much, guys. 3 things to tell you as we wrap up. Number 1, warranty is available on the car. Get the warranty along with it, my friends. It'll give you peace of mind and it'll save you any headaches that you might encounter in your first couple of years after buying. Secondly, finance. If you're going to finance the vehicle, allow me to talk about Eddie, the finance guy. He's a legend, he's a great dude, he'll look after you and he'll get your finance sorted super quickly. Lastly, if you think the LANDCRUISER might be for you, come and book in a test drive, take it down Leach Highway and back and see how you feel, take it from there. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day and we'll hear from you soon.